a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get it? Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. A young, get your chili up, yeah I meant that. A blackout, if they act out, yeah I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them, just hating on them. Can they both? I hate them, hating on them. Can they both? Big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway here in Atlanta. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. At the 33-yard line. Here's Murray to throw. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Murray. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. To throw is Murray. This one broken up, It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down. To throw again is Murray. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come on the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Again, it's Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to throw on the first play. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We got Hornets.
Williams to the air once more. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here we go. Ronaldo. Punch Spurs.
Throwing again, Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
What's up? Yes. Tackle. Yes.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Punch Spurs.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yes.
Throwing is Williams. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Murray. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll down, a gain of about 4.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Pass caught by Barnes. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Play action now. It's Murray. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action. It's Murray. He's going to air this one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Vegas!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They face 2nd down and 7.
What is up? Punch scores!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught by Golden right side. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yes! Vegas! Punch scores!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 54 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover.
And he's in. What a drop. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drive a start on the ground. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Murray now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout and talk things over before third down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Murray's going to throw again. Open man. That is Bob. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Throwing again is Murray. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Panther 60! Panther 60! Mustang 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
On the jump!
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go! Here we go! 69, 70 Timberwolves! Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one's going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Pacheco. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
4.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Now a timeout. Let's go first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Buccaneers, 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Flush to his right. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
What is going on? Yes, 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 yes. Vegas, Vegas. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Moving, he got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Knocked up. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
What is it on? Yes, 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 yes.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the next one.
What is it up? Vegas, Vegas. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Yes, yes, yes.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the Falcons' 36-yard line.
Big ass open.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
6-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Trevon Revel there to make the play. Murray on third down. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Bucs have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
What is up? Yeah. Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
What is up? Punch first! Punch first! Punch first!
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again, Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Atlanta.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Williams to the air once more. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready to up.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
let's go now.
He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out to his right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready, sir. Punch first! Punch first! Punch! Yes! 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 Bravo!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Atlanta.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Second down, Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again is Murray. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Murray's going to throw again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he will score again. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What is going on? Here we go. No.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, That's pretty impressive.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they...
And he's in! Touchdown, Buccaneers! Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. We got Biggie Falls.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
To throw is Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle was made at about the 43-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Going up top. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49.
1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Let's go now.
At the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80, Warrior 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 5. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. ever since you laid eyes on me. You've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only